Alrighty, so today we are treating you for Parkinson's. We're gonna do some exercises that help with strength, balance, agility, range of motion. We're also gonna try to do some things to decrease those freezing episodes or the akinesia. Just remember that you should always stop if you are dizzy, nauseous, or have any chest pain. Stop, take a break, get some water, and get help if you need. Okay, so for this first exercise, it's gonna be our warm-up. We're gonna do this for about 5 minutes. We want to sit close to the edge of our chair to get the core working. If this is too hard, we're gonna back up with our back against the chair. So we're gonna start with doing some of this. We're gonna be reciprocal, switch hands, and just tap with each heel as you're going. You wanna really squeeze that ball to improve that finger strength. That'll help with those fine motor skills and those ADLs. You can take this as slow or quick as you need. Just loosen it up. Okay, next we're gonna go ahead and do kind of like a starfish. So you're gonna grab the ball in one hand and stretch out. You're gonna stretch out, be big. These big movements will help you stretch out. You want to reduce that rigidity and increase your range of motion. If you want to make this one harder, you can do both legs out at once. There you go. And for the last one, we want to do a figure 8 through our legs. So you're going to do here, you're going to pass through and around, up, and around, and back through. Go back through, you're just passing the ball. So we're gonna alternate between those. Just get that core warmed up so it can help with that balance and our posture. Okay, that is enough for that.
Go. Hey! You take a break! You need some water!
A few moments later.
Alrighty, so for our next one, we are going to be challenging that eye tracking, proprioception, and coordination. So we're just going to be tossing the ball back and forth like this to each hand. That's too difficult. Go ahead and catch it like this. But the key thing here is we're going to be walking through the door frame. Now, sometimes this can trigger freezing episodes, which is why we want to practice it. So while we're walking, we're going to be tossing this back and forth through the doorway. I'm going to turn around and do it again. We're just going to be going back and forth, and you want to make sure you're watching the ball. As you're doing this, when you watch your movements, it really improves your proprioception. It's the best thing you can do. That's all I got.
Go. Hey! You take a break! You need some water!
that our patient is always doing opposite leg and opposite hand into each ladder and for each step. So Esco here is going to demonstrate what that looks like for us. So go ahead. And we're going to be doing that into each step ladder, all the way down, making sure we're using both arm and leg every time. Right now it's at a slow speed. If we want our patient to increase speed, then we can always do that, but we're going to do one whole set and rapidly. Woo, good job! Go.
Hey, you take a break. You need some water.
Hi guys, so now we are going to be working on punching a bag. If you do not have this equipment at home, we'll show you how to do it without a bag, but feel free to get a bag because it is a great accessory to have at home to help with this practice and with this patient care technique we have going on for Parkinson's. So the first thing we're going to do is we have the hook maneuver. So in this, you're going to see our patient is going to be engaging with the bag while doing trunk rotation. So the trunk is moving every time. So we're going to want to do this for a minute. And if you don't have a bag, then you can easily do this activity without. So without the bag, it would look just like this. And we want to make sure we're incorporating our feet and turning them every time as well. And getting that full trunk rotation. So you can do this for up to 3 minutes at a time, 1 minute at a time, whatever the patient is able to take on.
Hey, you need some more water. You're almost done. Yay! Yay!
Alright guys, for our last exercise, we're going to be doing ball dribbling. So the first one is going to be incorporated with a crossover. So you will switch the ball from one hand to another. If that's a little too complicated, then we'll just do one hand down while walking and switch to the opposite hand walking back. So Esco's going to demonstrate that for us right here. What are you doing, bud? Now you gotta cut it. Okay.
You want me to keep going or you want me to
Just keep going. I'll And if they can't do that, just the right hand down and then turn back with the left. You can have them run or they could jog or walk, whatever the patient is capable of doing.